Hola guys, ¿cómo estás? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing great. Today we are going to be talking about your fear of being seen is what's holding you back. Okay? A lot of the time it is self-sabotage and the fear of being seen by others is what damages the whole aspect all around. Because fearing of being seen, people see people every single day. So yeah, it can be a little, intimidating knowing every single day you are going to be looked at. But it's like, see it as every day when you walk out of your home, somebody is seeing you, and you're just like, oh, okay, cool. You just see another person here walking at the same place that you walking out, being at the same place you at. So it's just like you gotta see it as that, because on that view you see like, oh, okay, this is a casual thing. I don't have anxiety and stuff like that when I'm outside doing things, going places and stuff like that as much compared to social media or whatever it is, whatever the case it is, whatever your career path is and stuff like that. But the disadvantage of that is holding yourself back from your full potential. When you're not holding yourself accountable to get to your full potential, that's where you take yourself back from being that person that you admire to be one day, or admire to be for the rest of your life. Reasons on why you do it, should do it, and just fuck what everybody gotta say and just do it. Take them pictures, post some pictures, post every day. Post every day if you want to, because why are other people stopping you and controlling a part of your life when the higher version of you in reality don't care about that? They still doing them regardless of what other people are doing or thinking about them, because one, they know me being such a pick me or people pleaser is not going to do the best for me as I would do the best for me. Their interest at heart ain't the best interest compared to my best interest at heart for yourself. So when you look at it like that, you're like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna be over here getting controlled by other people, especially if they intention stuff like that is not like-minded like how mine is. So you're like, yeah, I'm not gonna let that happen. So by that, you stay in your full potential. You're fulfilling your purpose. That's what's assigned to you and not theirs. So that's a reason why you should even do this in the first place and just go for it, because if anything, you'll be more happy, more content with knowing you're fulfilling a purpose that is yours and not nobody else. It's like you going to work. This job right now is not fulfilling you because it's fulfilling somebody else's that is not attached to your interests and your attentions and your plans and goals and your vision. It's not fulfilling you as a person. It's not fulfilling the purpose that God has assigned to you, because you are doing somebody else fulfilling for them. So doing that, you gotta focus on fulfilling your purpose, and during you fulfilling your purpose, that's just what comes with it. People are going to say things, people are going to see you, people are going to judge. Look, you can be open to opinions, but disattached from the opinions at a point where they can say what they say. You disagree, but you're not over the roof and over the top about it. You could just say, oh, they be like, oh yeah, I disagree, I like this, that, and the third, and this should happen because this, and you're like, your response is like, okay, cool, I understand that's your perspective and your opinion. I so-called disagree on it, but I'm not gonna attack you to win this conversation about it. We just at a disagreement with it, and that is cool. The world ain't gonna end. So you gotta have it at that type of disattachment where people giving opinions towards you or in any topic that you don't clash onto at the point where you have to prove something to them, or you have to do something to fulfill the desire on like, oh, I gotta please them, I gotta make them like, oh yeah, or agree. Like, no, you should not be like that, because that's toxic and you don't want to be toxic. Number 2 on reasons on why to do it is to be happy and live in contentment doing the things you do. Doing things you do just to live compared to versus doing things that you love to do to live, two different things. Because one, who you think is living life more? If somebody said, oh, who's living life, who's enjoying, if somebody said, rate your life 1 through 10, you automatically know the person that's doing exactly what they feel aligned to are doing, their rating is going to be higher than the other person that feels like what they're doing is not being aligned to them. Because that's simply what it is. You're doing something that is not fulfilling you, that is not giving you purpose, and not giving you value, so you simply feel out of whack. But the other person, on the other hand, is aligned with what they're doing and don't feel out of whack because it's aligned with their purpose, it's aligned with morals, it's aligned with everything. That's why they be like, oh, it's like a high for them. When you get high or addicted to doing something, you're going to do it again and again and again and again to prolong that feeling that you are feeling. For another person, if they don't like how they feel, they're going to cut it off. They're going to cut it off, and eventually, no matter how long they're doing that thing, eventually at the end, the road is going to come to an end. So, and number 3 is it builds your identity and character doing what you know you need to do. When you know what you need to do, you know it's not an easy path. You know it's not an easy road to go through. But you knowing that builds that character of, I know what I'm destined for in the process of going through this path because of what I'm destined for. It's not going to be easy. You knowing that builds you into character as a strong woman or man, saying equaling as a character as a brave, encouraging, independent, because if you gotta go through it alone, you will go through it alone, male or female, or just whatever person to begin with, because you build the character in anything that's getting thrown at you, it's not gonna stop you. So you're building into a unstoppable person, and that right there is powerful, because people know that you're unstoppable no matter whatever you put your mind to, and whatever you say you're gonna do, and whoever goes in there, they know they're getting stepped on, not just downgrade or anything. They know they gonna get pushed if they try to stop you. So because of the character that you're building in the process, you can create, like, people want to be high value men, high value women, and all of that. So going through those obstacles make you build into a character of what you say you want it to become. You cannot go through easy trials and expect you to learn the lesson that you had to learn. No, that's why people go through hard obstacles or very bumpy roads to get to where they are, to be the type of person they are. Know exactly, if that exact situation did not happen, they always say, I would never have learned it. Because it was a situation where it was a lesson in the situation assigned to them to get it this way, because all the other ways would not get through in their head to deliver the message that they eventually found out and recognized from that situation. And those junks don't come through smooth journeys. Even in the Bible, people that became great, you see every single one of them was going through some stuff. Like, you see every single one of them getting betrayed, getting damaged by people that they love, getting abused, like so many things. But they still gave grace to continue to go down their road because they know this is going to build me into a character that I need to become. And they are tunnel vision on that goal and on that vision. That's like, okay, no matter what's going on, it gotta happen by any means. And they really got that principle. So you gotta apply that to in real life, because that's something that happened in real life. So you have to apply that to your life. No, I'm not saying you can't be soft. I'm not saying you can't be gentle with yourself. But I'm saying you have to be disciplined in yourself. Because without discipline, you have nothing. When you can't keep up with something, how do you think something's going to finish? How do you think you're going to manage a business? How do you think you're going to manage continuing a YouTube channel if you're never disciplined to do a certain amount of videos within a month? How do you think you're going to build that channel up in a certain speed that you wanted to if you're not putting the effort that needs to be put in to get to that goal, to become that character that you need to be, to get that type of status, or to get that whatever, like reward, or whatever you want to call it? Without work, there's no reward. Without work, it is dead. Without putting effort, it's nothing. It's not valuable. It's like when you get your car, you work for your car. You see that car more valuable than somebody just giving it to you. You like, oh, thank you for the car. Like, you don't feel like that amped up, like, oh shit, I did my shit. I got this shit in the bag. I worked hard. It's way better doing that than having somebody just hand you stuff. Because then you get used to it. Then when you deal with a situation like, oh, when somebody tell you, you gotta do this to get that, and you're like, whoa there, I'm not doing that, and then you block your blessing because you didn't want to do the work. So yeah, you gotta be content to what you're doing and be content with the work you are doing to get what you want and to fulfill and align with these things that are being aligned to you, to feel like that are alignment calling you to be that. Number 4, haters will always be around till you die. Literally. Haters will be around no matter what. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has something. If they don't pay your bill, then don't give them no mind. Because it's like giving them power of your mental. Mental runs a lot of things. Mental plays a lot of parts. And when you're so dragged into everybody's opinion, and everybody's opinion is so different, it go up, down, it's always fluctuating. It's never the same opinion. It's never the same intensity of the opinion being stated. It's never a same level of understanding from all these opinions, from all these people it's coming from. It's never going to be what you expected or what you think it's going to be. So why waste your time trying to please every single opinion? Especially if you know it's going to drag you out and through the mud, round and round and round. It's going to burn you out. So rather be burnt out, you rather give it no mind. Just like how people be like, I'm going to mind my business so I can keep my peace. That is what you need to do. Having peace is minding your own business. Having peace is knowing what you're doing, and that's all that satisfies you. Other people, what they doing is cool. I'm happy for you. I gotta make sure I'm happy too. So that means I gotta mind my own business and do whatever I need to do to mind my own business and to be satisfied with minding my own business. Number 6 is leaving the earth satisfied. Would you rather want to leave the earth knowing that you did everything in your dang on ability, push through in everything, than live life knowing that you could have went harder? It was this video that was talking about, imagine that all you had these spirits at your grave, and these are spirits and versions of you that you could have been, but weren't these versions of you because you didn't put in the work that you could have put in. And now you feel upset and sad at your grave dead. Hey, not trying to make it too dark, okay? Not trying to make it too dark. But I'm saying, like, you will feel the anger, the dissatisfaction. You will feel the regret. That's what it is. Don't regret nothing. Because once you're going, you're going. There's no going back. It is no going back. It ain't no going back. Once you're going, you're going. That was your mission complete status. That was mission complete. GTA style. Like, so you have to be intentional on why you're living life and waking up every day. Because that gives you the progress, shows you the progress in the status of what you're doing throughout your whole entire life to the point of the last day. And people will say, I just want to die in peace. Dying in peace is knowing that you did everything in your dang on life knowing you did the best that you could and nothing less. You know, you gave it all you had. By doing that, you know, you accomplished by putting the thought into, let me do this at the best of my ability with everything. You're guaranteed to do something and accomplish something great by having that mentality. Compared to not having that mentality, easier to not accomplish anything. The most biggest accomplishment you're gonna have is accomplishment of doing nothing. That's the title. Accomplishment of doing nothing. That is the greatest thing you could ever be doing if you went the other route. But if you went the route of I'm doing everything everything in every aspect of my life, I'm doing the best that I can, you're guaranteed to go somewhere, because that's where that work and effort comes in. You're not giving bare minimum. If you give it in bare minimum in your life, expect to get bare minimum for the outcome. When you put hard work in, you get a new car, you get the house you wanted. Like, you'll be upset knowing they ain't going well. You put all this hard work and get shit, not even a dime. But that's not how the universe works. The universe and God shows and sees and appreciates the work that you do, because they not finna reward no bum. They not finna bless a bum. They blessing hard working people that's gonna put in the work and put in the mindsets that need to be taken in place, and put in the energy and the right effort. Like, they not here to play. They not playing the games with people that don't want to play the game right. They playing with people that's playing the game right and know the game. They know if you want to get something, you gonna have to work hard for it. And the people that know that, they get what they want every single time. You get what you want every single time. It's like a gal. You gotta be, oh, I get whatever I want type of man, cause you are that shit. You are the shit. You know, cause everything you do is not bare minimum. You get maximum output, because you know you are that person that's able and capable to go to that level and maintain it, because you have grown and built yourself into that person that has it and keeps it. You align with the frequency of what that thing is. You came on the same level. So when rich people have a level where they have to align to get and keep what they have. It's like a poor person, not talking about just finances, stays poor. And a rich person, not just talking about their finances, I'm talking about their internal. When it comes to rich things, internal qualities, traits, and all that junk aligns on a high frequency. So, of course, they get more things, they get nicer things, because it is on a rich type of level. It is on a healthy level. It is on a positive level. As for a poor quality person, they are on poor quality levels, low frequencies, low vibrations. So that's what they stick to. If they don't go above that, that is what they get forever, until they go on to the next level, until they go into the next stage that is higher than what they are now in their life. But if they stay stuck and stagnant at that level, what else can you expect different? You can't expect to be a poor quality person but have rich quality experiences, because you are going to do poor quality traits and habits. Number 7 is being in fear will only make you hold yourself back longer and delay your process. You want something in 2 years, you gotta make sure you don't delay your process in any procrastination. You want it done in a certain timeline, you gotta make sure you are dedicated and committed to not fucking up. You can have little days you don't do stuff, but you making sure you never quit though. You making sure you never quit. You quitting eliminates every possibility of outcome of receiving something that you wanted, because you stopped doing the thing that you said you was going to do to say what you said you was going to get. Can't receive nothing if you're not doing the work. Can't receive nothing if you're not doing nothing. The only thing that you receive is nothing. That's what that fear does to you. That fear makes you want to not do something because your body automatically wants to be in a safe space. So you knowing that, you go like, nah, we gotta do something different. We gotta be something different than what we are now. We can't be, I don't want to be scared and fearful forever for the rest of my life. So you gotta bounce off of that. You gotta do some inner work to make you be like, why am I fearful for this? So you have to find the reason on why you are fearful. So that means you gotta sit down, journal, ask some questions to yourself, look in the mirror, whatever, and talk in response to yourself. If you gotta ask the questions and write it down in paper, okay, cool. If you gotta talk to the dang on mirror and talk to yourself and have a conversation, because that's what I do. I talk to myself and ask myself questions and I respond back like I'm having a conversation. I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Tell your mama, your picket, your fence, your bird, your dog, your cat, your couch, your fishy, your sharky, whatever about me. Like, comment, and subscribe. And what is the dang go scent of the day? We ain't got no scent of the day, but I tell you a scent that I do have. Let me see. Let me hurry it up. We got Rara Rouge by Juicy Couture, and I suggest y'all get this because every time I wear it, a man or whoever is always talking about, oh, what's that scent that you have that smells so good? And it's this. Y'all know, but it's this. And look, a trick that you want when you don't have the body lotion of the same scent, get like a moisturizer, spray it in there, mix it, and it lasts. So ever since I've been doing that, I've been getting compliments non-stop. But yeah, that's a little tip and trick for y'all. But I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Bye.